welcome to Inside South Florida.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, we're so excited to have you and talk about such an important time of year. That is, of course, tax season. The IRS has officially opened tax season. What can consumers do to prepare ahead of April 15th?
We know tax season can be stressful for a lot of people. In fact, nearly 1 in 3 American taxpayers says the idea of filing their taxes makes them want to cry. And we know that many more people actually procrastinate because they're scared of knowing what they owe. And so if this is you, you're not alone, but I'm here to tell you to stop procrastinating, and then you want to really get organized and make a plan. Grab that W-2, get your receipts, any forms you've gotten in the mail, put them in a shoebox on your desk or maybe a folder in your email inbox. That way, when you sit down to do your taxes, you're already going to have everything ready to go. And you want to remember, the earlier you file, the earlier you'll get that tax refund if you're expecting one. And on the other hand, if you're going to owe a tax bill, the longer you wait, the longer you put it off, the less time you're going to have to make a plan for how to pay that bill. So it's a great idea to get started now.
Okay, what if you're not procrastinating, but being productive, yet still can't meet the April 15th deadline? What happens then?
Life happens, and if you're worried about making the April 15th deadline, you can apply for an extension through the IRS. It's just important to note that if you do get an extension, you don't need to file your taxes until October 15th, but you're still going to need to make any payments on estimated taxes due by April 15th. But one other note, if you or someone you know lives in an area that's been recently impacted by natural disasters, you may actually already qualify for an extension. And you can check the IRS website for more information.
And there are so many filing tools and options available. So how can we make sure we find the best option for each personal consumer?
Yeah, there are so many options available, and it can definitely be a little overwhelming to decide where and how you want to do your taxes. But the good news is there's really something for everyone. Some people enjoy and feel confident doing their taxes on their own, and if so, there's a lot of options for you. But there's many Americans who don't feel confident that they can do it on their own successfully. And in that case, there are tax experts available who can either hold your hand along the way, or you can even outsource it completely to an expert. If you're filing with Credit Karma or TurboTax, they can match you with a qualified tax professional regardless of your personal financial situation. But no matter what you choose, it's important to remember that there are free tax filing options available to you online.
And final one, I got to ask you because you're our expert. What is the biggest mistake people make when doing their taxes?
The biggest mistakes are just the simplest things: misspellings, doing the wrong math, putting in the wrong name. But the great news is online software can really help eliminate those errors by letting you know if something looks wrong or you missed something. That can really help you file with confidence.
Amazing. Filing with confidence. That's what we're trying to do this year in 2025. Courtney Alev, thanks so much for hopping on to Inside South Florida. Where can we go for more information?
You can download the Credit Karma app or go to creditkarma.com.
Amazing. Courtney, thanks so much for hopping on the show, and thanks for making us feel at peace this season.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.